Hello everybody, this is BladeCrossEXE. I know I said I wasn't really going to do a lot more Fate Grand Order with the channel anytime soon, but I just put too much work into this one, and I thought that I should make a video on it. The Interlude for Angra Mainyu, the requirements of which are not only, I think it's to send him to the highest level possible, I could be wrong on that, but the bare minimum is get him to bond level 10, which, as you know, for any servant, is no easy task. If you've watched any of my other videos, you see him just randomly put into the party for no apparent reason. It's because I was just trying to get his bond level up. But I finally did it. Here we are with his interlude, Unlimited Raise Dead. Romani! Hey there, Gabriel. Sorry to bother you on your day off. It's not really an urgent matter, but we discovered that Shiba is trying to process a very heavy load at the moment. One of the areas of observation is making Shiba oddly sluggish. It's not exactly surprising, as Shiba is getting worn out in a number of places, but this issue is actually where the problem is, specifically. We can't say for sure that it wouldn't affect the rate-shifting operations to the other 7 singularities. So what we should do here is form teams of our best servants, and dispose of this bug that has been causing the strain on the observation. What do you mean by bug? That seems pretty vague. Look at you, pointing out things and questioning them. Allow me to rephrase. We detected a hostile signal and that we believe manifested from a residual spirit origin. Basically, we found an army of shadow servants and want you to get rid of them. It's a rather large army, so we count about 2,000. Whoa. That's a lot. You'd think that, but the number is a little bit deceptive. They are weak, exceptionally weak. Even I could defeat one of them. Spoilers for those who have not seen the main singularity yet. But yeah, Romani could totally take on some servants. Of course, I need a rocket launcher fortified by Magecraft to do it. Okay, there we go. Anyway, these weak servants are piling up like someone's getting rid of them wholesale. And that's what's putting a big strain on Shiba, since it observes the density of spirit origin as well as number. Even though the servants are quite weak individually, the sheer number of them can cause problems. And that can lead to observational errors in critical singularities. So I'd like you to head there and eliminate these shadow servants. I'll leave the choosing the team up to you. Actually, all you have to do is race shift to the location and summon your servants. The servant should be able to handle these enemies without much direction from you, really. So where are we going? You'll be reshifting somewhere you're quite familiar with, actually. It's Singularity X. I want you to go back to the flame-contaminated city, Fuyuki. You there, mister? Yeah, you, master. The one changing into a mystic code and getting all pumped up. I heard everything. You're gonna go and get rid of the bug that popped up in Fuyuki, right? I let you in on a secret. That was my bad, so I wouldn't mind lending you a hand to straighten this little mess out. Didn't we have a servant like him? Or did we have a servant like him? Hey, what are you looking at me like a freaking dumbass for? It's me! Me! Oh, that's just great. All that hard work finally melted your damn brain, huh? You have no idea how long it took for me to get him to bond level 10. Can't remember names and faces anymore? Means you're losing your marbles. Better rethink your whole way of living. Your weird damn life. Starting to show signs that you're getting past your limits, so you better cut back on your workload or start getting your affairs in order before it's too late. I'm not that tired. You're that Avenger. Yep, I'm the servant who contracted with you without you knowing or wanting me to. I'm a third-rate servant whose origins are, vague. Normally I just kind of peek into the outside world from Chaldea, but I had to call you this time because it's got something to do with me. You're going to Fuyuki, right? I'm coming with you. You can count on me. See, this would be my turn to shine. Why? Because all these enemies are weak as shit. As one weak ass servant, this will be my one and only chance to up my kill count. So, hey, hold off on calling the other servants. You know, the ones who aren't weak. They get plenty of opportunities to look good. This is my time to shine. So let's do this, just you and me. Let's go fix the doctor's mess for him. I prefer not to. Taking MASH. What could possibly go wrong? Right? The ones who are quick on the uptake always have the advantage, Master. Of course, it's not really a good thing to be so damn gullible either, but let's just say that's gonna be a lesson dearly bought for you. Anyway, let's get to Fuyuki. You know how it goes. Travels make for trials, and you never really gain anything without painstaking effort. Don't worry, with me around, this will all be over in a heartbeat. You won't have to go searching around the Flaming City. Those things are gonna swarm all over me. The moment we race shift there, it'll be a freaking pandemonium. And Master, it'd be great if you'd sort of stand back and watch all the carnage and look all grossed out. Eh? Okay, let's do this. No more hesitating. Let's go straight to hell, Master. I'm going to show you a real all-out fight. Oh, just right into the battle. Okay. So, let's do this then. I will admit that I don't know much about Angra Mainyu from Fate Hollow Ataraxia. That's the work where he actually manifested and had a personality. He did appear in Heaven's Feel, but he didn't really get to... He didn't have any lines of dialogue or anything, as far as I know. So, I think this is like, the Unlimited Raised Dead is a reference to Hollow Ataraxia, but I don't know what that entails. You know, so now that they've done the 3 main Fate routes from Fate Stay Night, I think it'd be really cool if we got a Hollow Ataraxia anime or something like that. I also really want to see it because it's got Bazette in it, and I really like Bazette. Okay. Getting a little bit of lag. We gonna have to go through all 100 of these? That's actually a pretty decent amount of damage. Holy crap. It's shell. Alright, so that's the one Archer Servant that is showed on the roster. Unless they got more hanging out somewhere. He's got a lot of HP, so he's the boss. Nah. Dang evasion. Is it for a turn or is it for the number of hits? It's for a turn, okay. Oh dear. Yeah, let's do this. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier I would have Angra Mainyu in my party just to raise his bond level. I got 3 servants on the back row doing the exact same thing. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this fight without using my command seals. And I gotta say, I think it's pretty durable. Ah. Ah, no! I underestimated these enemies. Yeah, that's all I got left. Avenger Brawn. Yeah. So at the time of recording this, the Prisma Codes rerun is going on right now, and I'm waiting on the timer to roll over for the 26th so that I can actually keep playing and do more quests. I've completely cleaned out the item shop, with the exception of, like, the items I can't get that are locked by the timer. I've completely cleared it out. Alright. This should deal a nice healthy chunk of damage. There we go. What, no extra power up? Okay. Probably not going to kill Emiya this turn, but I think it should do some decent damage. I really want to know why it's lagging so bad. What? Invincible? Is that like a one turn thing, or invincible for 3 turns? What? That is some bull right there. That is a lot of bull. Stunned for 2 turns though, so I'm just gonna get a Rongomania going, because that pierces invincible. If these two can survive just a little bit longer, then I got this in the bag. Alright, Rongomania, coming at you. And I'll hold Tamamo's off for next turn, just in case. Here we go. Yeah, it's a good measure. I wonder, it's probably going to be one of those to where you just kill the boss and then the rest of the cronies just stop. Even if I have to go through all 100 of them, I think I can do it. It might cost me 1 or 2 save scores, so. Ah, that's all she wrote. Good amount of bond points, sorry. And not a lot of drops though. Okay, murderify this last irritating jerk and victory. The city is clean. Huh? What are you griping about, Master? Not good enough? Frustrated? Actually, what was that black thing? Oh, that's me. Say what now? Oh, crap. I mean, it's like, a metaphor. Those were all nameless things. Failures, losers, waste of flesh, a mob of the fallen. They're a bunch of idiots who only want to drag you down. They're not out to do right for the world. They don't want to change the world. All they have is a grudge that is burned into their very being, an instinct that compels them to kill humans. Don't let it bother you. Think of it as a bonus game, like some freaky whack-a-mole thing. What kind of hero was Angra Mainyu? Not a hero at all, actually. That's originally the name of the devil. Didn't you know? But after a bunch of shenanigans, I ended up with a big fancy name and get-up, and here I am. The only thing that's crystal clear about me is that I'm an Avenger. The opposite of a hero, an anti-hero who allows the hero to shine. A literal and figurative punching bag who was born from multitudinous blasphemies. The powerful resentment never fades. The spirit harboring those feelings even after their deaths are what makes an Avenger. But then again, I don't have any specific grudges, though I have plenty of folks who are really harboring grudges against me. Oh, by the way, just to be clear, it's not about revenge, but avenging. I want to make that clear so that you get the distinction. So that's what makes my position as a servant a bit odd compared to anyone else. I'd probably not normally be able to be part of your story. If this were a movie, I'd just be an extra in the background. I have neither a role nor a story, and even if I had, that story is long since over. Even so, this whole mess was a result of my own carelessness. That black thing we just saw was an entity that failed to become part of me. It looked like it didn't die off completely. So I did the admirable thing and offered to clean this mess up myself. Honestly, I know it's a part of me, but how powerful of a grudge could that thing have? There's nobody left in the city to kill. You don't really seem like a heroic spirit who'd terrorize like that. Huh? What are you talking about? I am terrifying. If I had had the opportunity, I'd kill you and have my way with you, maybe even in that order. No matter how much we get along, any Avenger would slip a knife between your ribs the moment you turn your back on them. Well, okay, some of the others might go about it a little differently, like that newbie wearing the black coat. Oh, you talking about my boy Edmund? Well, I'm sure there's some variants. Didn't anyone teach you what an Avenger is and how to recognize one? Those born from hatred speak of love, and they would show compassion after experiencing cruelty. Those born from love speak of hatred. Those who experience happiness meet their end through betrayal. Avengers are usually one of those two, and it's just the difference of whether they scorn love or they burn with pure hatred. But both of them have in common is that they have an attachment to humans. Ever hear that the opposite of love is indifference? The moment it clings to humans, it loses all chance of becoming something more than human. So you're saying that they're ultimately the same as people? Yeah, exactly. It's an endless cycle of what goes around comes around. You're pretty quick. So, let's go back. No sense in hanging around this hellhole any longer than we have to. Once we return to Chaldea, I'll get back to hiding like the worthless servant I am, so don't bother summoning me, okay? You take care of reporting back to the doctor. I can't stand that guy. Oh, and one more thing. This is just a little something to say thank you for being the oddball you are. Maybe we should leave this place as is. Maybe take care of it once the other 7 singularities are done. Good work, Gabriel. Thanks to you, the strain on Sheba has been sorted out. But you got back a lot faster than expected. Which servant did you take along? Well... Avenger. Angra Mainyu, huh? I never talked to him, but I've been interested in him. He's the evil god of... How do you pronounce that? Zoroastrianism, you see. But based on your story, that servant isn't really Angra Mainyu itself. No, it sounds like someone who had the role foisted on him. Regardless, he was obviously helpful in resolving this. I'll go and thank him later. So those shadow servants were linked to Angra Mainyu, huh? No wonder they're so similar. So yeah, I was collecting data on my end too. What I found was that the shadow servants you defeated had spirit organs very similar to Angra Mainyu's. I'm speculating here, but that Angra Mainyu you had with you has a dormant skill that lets him keep going even after he's been killed. Think of it as sort of a reset button. I'm certain it only works within Fuyuki, though. He has a special ability that allows him to fight well beyond his own body's limitations. However, he's so out of control when using it that it ends up killing him. But should this annihilation wish be used not to destroy himself, but for some other purpose, well, he may be able to somehow escape that endless loop of dying again and again that he's trapped himself within. And all this time, he'll be cursed by the endless mass of his own corpses that he's left behind. However, it's very unlikely that he would ever encounter someone who would give him such an opportunity. Because, you know, he's really just kind of worthless, cowardly jerk. So to make your heroic spirit like him turn optimist, well, that'd take a saint or something. Or enough holy grails to grail him all the way to level 100. Maybe he encountered a plain old human. Just an awkward sort of person who couldn't leave a servant like him alone. Alright, so that takes care of that interlude, and again, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to be doing for Fate Grand Order in the future. I might do, skill rank up. Annihilation Witch to the end of the 4th night. Gradually increase your quick card effectiveness for each turn. Apply Guts 1 time for 5 turns, and then incapacitate yourself after 5 turns. Or, apply Guts 1 time 6 turns. Oh, the cooldown's decreased as well. So this means that if you use this, what would normally kill him will revive him after he dies, I think. That's how it works. This is their way of fixing his kind of broken skill set. Angra Mainyu is deliberately not very strong because it's kind of canon that he is really pathetic as a servant. I will say he did come in handy sometimes, though, because he does have a pretty high percentage hitting Null Phantasm Drain skill. So the enemy is about to use Null Phantasm, just throw him in there and drain it, stall out for 1 extra turn, and that ends up winning. That's how I used him, at least. So, that's the end of my journey with Angra Mainyu for now. If I ever get the resources to burn, I might increase his bond level again and or grail him higher, after I've taken care of everyone else on my list. Don't know. We'll see what the future holds. So, this has been Blade Cross EXE, part of Flash of Blades Productions, with Angra Mainyu's Interlude for Fate Grand Order. I'm not really sure what we got next for Grand Order, but we'll get there when we get there. Thanks for watching, and peace out.